plenty of shenanigans, checking out other people's vans, having an absolute great time at the Dubbed Out Community campout. It's the Medieval Mayhem weekend. Luckily this campout is literally 7 miles away and we're very nearly there. I get to show all my mates the new layout in the back of the van. I can't wait. It's gonna be amazing. Over 300 camper vans there, so hopefully we get to check out quite a few of them. We've got a couple of live singers on throughout the night. I've got 15 bottles of Budweiser. This should be a get. Well, we'll see how messy it gets. Here we go. Inglenook Farm in, I think this is Merseyside / Lancashire sort of area. But if it is, it's going to be right on the border. We should turn in here and see all the other vans up on the back wall somewhere. I've got my merch on, I've got their merch on. Let's go and have some fun. If I'm right, there we go. There's all the vans all parked up. Oh, there's a cracking little crafter already. Morning.
Hello, you alright?
Yeah, do you?
Yeah, good.
Oh, look at him on his little scooter.
To make you laugh, Jermaine's fell off his fucking scooter before it himself.
How bad?
But, well, he's like,
Is it bad enough where I can't laugh about it?
no, well, we've all laughed about it. We keep laughing about it, but he's had some painkillers now and he's been a bit bruised.
He's just coming in to have a look.
Makes Vanlife massive, doesn't it?
They really like the way the van has turned out. They're absolutely over the moon for me. And I really appreciate all of their opinions and thoughts because they do this as a living sort of thing. They see camper vans all the time. Jermaine was a little jealous that I've got a bench and he's not going to have a bench, but that's a different story altogether. This is just a few of the vans because there's going to be more turning up later, more turning up tomorrow. It's going to be an absolutely epic time here. It's a good little catch up with a few old friends and making loads of new friends. All the friends that I've got just as acquaintances, we could build a bond and just have a great time here. The van that's arriving now is one that I'm extremely jealous of. I'll show you around that one slightly later through the video because it is immaculate. But now the Dubbed Out Community is open to all sorts of camper vans and motorhomes, not just VWs. It's nice to see a whole different array of all different camper vans coming in here. Literally everything from new shape VW Crafters, Manchi GEs, all the way up to Renault Masters, motorhomes, the lot. That was quite cool. I had loads of antiques, been around socialising with everybody. Danielle's been down with Alfie, had a good chat around, looking through a few vans. I'll show you them tomorrow. Now, it's pizza time. Stone baked pepperoni pizza. I can't wait to show you the van that's parked beside me. Whew, that's a beautiful crafter. It is absolutely stunning. But that's a tomorrow job. Today, it's more settling down, chilling out with everybody, getting to know a few people, having a bit too much to drink. Face is officially stuffed. I cannot wait to spend the night in this van now that it's just everything's done. I even wired this light up earlier, so that comes on perfectly fine now. It's dark now, so it does look dark, but I'm so chuffed with it. It actually looks like a camper van now. Right, out to mingle. Laying off the drink for a bit. You watch, I say that now and then I clip to the next clip where I'm absolutely sloshed. The next morning came rather quickly, and to my surprise there was actually a lot more vans here than I'd initially thought. I was out socialising far too much to be able to notice all the vans coming in, but it was great walking around, meeting a few people. The amount of people that recognised me was unreal. Thank you to everybody else. But there is a problem. I did something while I was under the influence, and I didn't even know that I'd done it until I woke up in the morning, and it was all just sat on my bed. I bought myself a fire pit. It's a big steel thing just there. It folds together nicely. Fire lighters, a big package deal. Got the kindling, 2 of these Swedish candles, I think you call them, and 4 massive bags of logs. You'll never guess how much. And it's one of the reasons why I love coming to these shows. You get cracking discounts, and it's a local company, so you support the local economy. 60 quid. I didn't think that was that bad. I'll show you that fire probably tomorrow when I start it. The full day of mingling turned into a full night of mingling. We ended up in the barn. They had a live singer on. They had a little bar there. Pizza was on order. It was just an absolutely great vibe with people that are into the same thing as me. I am truly, truly in love with the way that van looks. That bull bar where it just follows the curves of the van, the bumper. Oh, stunning. I still didn't have an urge to buy a light up flagpole, but they do look quite cool at night. I'm knackered. It's time for me to get my head down. The way I've done it tonight is I've just put a curtain up there for tonight. I'm looking at some blinds for that, so that's a future project. But I'm just sat here now unwinding after a really good day of socialising and getting the kitchen done, and I'm just in awe. It all just looks absolutely amazing. Obviously the lights are off. It's like 11 o'clock at night, but I'm so happy with this. Good night, guys. My head hurts. It was a good night. Anyway, it's 10 o'clock in the morning. Just woken up. Actually, no, I was up at 4:30 this morning, still drunk, and for some reason my mind decided, I know, let's go for a run at sunrise. That lasted for all of 20 minutes before I come back in, crashed out. It's now 10 o'clock, I've just woke up again. I can't believe I bought a fire pit last night. I don't need to buy a fire pit, but I still bought a fire pit. On the plus side, it's making the use of that cupboard just there because I've got the fire pit, some wood, some other bits in there. Everything's starting to find its home in this van now. The sun's out and there's a few more vans starting to arrive. Apparently there's like 170 vans here now and we're due an extra 60 or 70 today. Should be quite a good crack tonight. It's called Medieval Mayhem, but tonight everyone's in fancy dress. Got me stickers out for anyone. It's been absolutely amazing meeting up with a few of the subscribers that are around here. That's been awesome. They just randomly turn up the door. Hey, I follow your channel. Oh, mate, that's awesome. Why'd you follow it? The videos aren't that good. Oh, we have a good laugh and a joke. It's been awesome. Danielle popped down last night with her son, and today, I think she only really popped down to check out the van and all the dogs that were around. Anyway, today she said she might pop up if the weather stays good. We're going to have a barbecue. I get to show her my new fire pit now. I thought I'd be childish for breakfast, and I had cookie cereal. There's nothing wrong with that, is there? I'm going to be sat down there for a bit, doing a little bit of work online, replying to emails, a little bit of editing, a little bit of uploading, that sort of stuff. And this is the view. I have just remembered that now I've got an induction hob. Danielle said I need to get some special pans and a special kettle. So I guess that's on my shopping list for later. It was such a strange feeling seeing my sticker on my friend's Vans. I mean, check that out. That's straight piped. It sounds amazing. But let's go out and check out the Dream VW Crafter. I mean, just look at it. It's a 4-berth, but check out the interior. It's popped up, so you've got the hole in the roof, leather interior. Dude, this even has a beer pump in it. It is just absolutely stunning. See how the glasses are magneted to the ceiling? It's got the shower unit, the 4-way swivel seats. It is just absolute perfection on the inside, in my eyes anyway. But let's take a closer look outside. Look at that bull bar with the light bar, the aux beam lights, the snorkel. Oh, even got a light bar on the roof. The laser lights. It's just full of gadgets. The ditch lights. I mean, just what? I was asking about the snorkel on this van because the snorkel is the same on about 3 or 4 vans throughout this whole camp out. This is how it was plumbed in, straight into the bottom of the airbox. I've been looking at a snorkel for a while, but I just refused to pay the 800 quid for it. And that was the only one that I thought was available until they've just told me about that one, which is 400, well, it's 4 something. But Dubbed Out Community is sponsored by that company, so we've got a 10% discount code for them. That might be one of those impromptu purchases that I need. Check it out, the Lego van's just arrived. I saw that down at Hooton Lodge at the last one. Just wait until you see the back of this van. How cool is that for a design? Some people are really starting to get into the spirit of the medieval mayhem, the theme of today. It's going to be quite cool. It's going to be a good night over in that barn with the singers and stuff that are on. It's going to be a good night. Anyway, we've got Danielle and Alfie coming up. It's their first night in the camper van. Now that we've got the single bed, we can use it. It's not long until Danielle turns up with Alfie, so I'm just going to spend an hour or so just chilling out, relaxing, chatting to a few friends. There they are. They're coming up with the quilt and stuff ready for the single bed. Am I immature, or is that a sperm flag on top of the flagpole? Because they've decided to stay the night, we're not going to be drinking loads. We're not going to get absolutely sloshed like we did last night. We've got Alfie to look after. So we just had 1 or 2. We enjoyed the show, the singer. Then we went back to the van just before it got dark. Then we could really start setting the fire pit up. On the way back, we went past the Casper the Friendly Dragon van. Then up past a few of my friends' van. Still weird seeing my sticker on them. The Lego van was there. Then we could see the absolute god of all vans right behind my van. It was, of course, just me showing off that I realised I know how to actually make a fire. I like to show stuff like that off. I'm not very good at many things, but I can at least set a fire. We weren't the only ones, though. The whole campground was full of other people with their campfires going, just having an absolute ball. Good morning. 6 o'clock in the morning. Listen. It's awesome. That's a cracking thunderstorms last night as well. But I've just come out, nipped to the toilet, rather use their toilet than my toilet. Let them sleep in for a bit. But what a good night. It's my last day here. Well, it's my last morning here before I shoot. I've got some work to do on the van, sort out some with the 240 electrics. Make it so my induction hob works. But then I've got to nip out, get the pans and stuff like that ready for next week's adventure. It's been an absolute cracking little adventure. And I've surprised myself, I've not spontaneously brought a bull bar for the van or anything like that. Stole the opportunity to move my van so that I'll be able to get out a little bit later, a lot easier. I know that Wardy's going to be watching this, so you're such a princess, aren't you? What happens on the camp out stays on the camp out. That was the dubbed out community camp out at Inglenook Farm. Go and follow them on Facebook, it's highly worth it. Thanks for tuning in, guys. If you're new around here, please subscribe.